In this video, I'm going to show you how to pack a travel backpack for indefinite world travel under 7 kilograms. Now, I didn't just make that number up. The 7 kilograms or 15.5 pounds is the weight that a lot of international and budget airlines are using as the max weight for a carry-on they'll allow before they start charging baggage fees. If you can get down to this weight, you're going to have a small pack that's going to be easy to carry around. It's probably going to fit under the seat, and you can fly almost any airline in the world without paying extra fees. The main topics I'm going to cover in this video are choosing a lightweight pack, slimming down your clothes, minimalistic toiletries, and minimalist electronics. But before we start, I want to share 2 tools with you that have been really helpful for me on my journey towards minimalistic travel. I found the easiest way to cut weight is to just bring less stuff, and the best way to bring less stuff is to track what you're bringing. The first tool that I use is called lighterpack.com. It allows you to create customized packing lists of all your items and their weights broken up by category, which I find really helps me identify where I need to cut weight. And then the next thing is a travel scale so that you can weigh your pack. You can get away with using a bathroom scale by weighing yourself first, putting your pack on, and then subtracting the difference. But one of these little travel scales is going to be a lot easier and more accurate. The first thing you're going to need to pack light is a nice lightweight pack. I would look in the range of about 30 to 35 liters. Anything bigger than that, and it's going to be really hard to pack it full and keep it under 7 kilograms. I have 2 of my favorite packs here. This is the Zero ADV Pro. It's a 32 liter pack, 920 grams or about 2 pounds. This is the MEC Vapour Overnighter 33 liter pack, 875 grams or about 1.9 pounds. There are a lot of other great minimalistic packs out there also, which I'll include links in the description below, as well as this playlist of some of my other reviews. All right, let's talk clothes now. The easiest thing to do here to cut weight, obviously, is to just bring fewer clothes. I don't think you need to spend hundreds of dollars on specialty travel clothing. For the most part, you can just bring what you already have. However, if you wanted to invest in them, a few key items of merino wool can really be a game changer for travel. After testing dozens of items of merino wool over the years, I found the things that are most useful for me for travel are t-shirts, socks, and underwear. Like this blended wool and print shirt I have on here, a few key wool items are going to let you go more days on the road between washes and hugely cut down on the amount of clothes that you have to bring. Outside of wool, stick to synthetics and avoid cotton. Synthetics are going to be lightweight, strong, and more versatile, but you might find yourself doing laundry in the hotel sink more often. Cotton's not great for travel. It's heavy, it holds smells, and dries slowly. If you find yourself wanting to bring a pair of jeans, just bring 1 pair and wear it on the plane. And then a couple options for colder weather climate are a small packable windbreaker, and then something like a synthetic or a down puffy jacket. These things have a great warmth to weight ratio, and they'll pack down really small. This is my standard packing list for minimalist travel, which I'll include in the description below. And it consists of 2 pairs of pants, 1 short, 1 swim trunk, 4 t-shirts, 2 long or short sleeve button-ups, 3 pairs of underwear, and 3 pairs of socks, and then whatever extra items I need for colder weather, depending on where I'm going. I think the same principle applies for electronics as everything else when you're packing minimalist. If you absolutely don't need it on the road, then just don't bring it. I think this is especially true for laptops and DSLR cameras. They're huge and heavy, and if you're not a remote worker or a photojournalist, you probably don't need to have them on the road. A minimalist starter pack for travel is just your cell phone, a small international travel adapter, USB charger, and maybe a pair of earbuds or headphones. If you do decide to bring your laptop, using a high-powered international travel adapter is the way to go. Just one of these small 45-watt international travel adapters can replace both your bulky adapter and your laptop charge cord. Now some quick tips on slimming down your toiletry kit. I think it's important to remember that wherever you're going on your travels, people live there also, and they probably use really similar products to what you use. I think a good rule of thumb is to pack enough toiletries for about a week on the road and then plan on refilling as you go. This is especially true for common, easy to get items like soap, shampoo, deodorant, and hand sanitizer. You want to concentrate your toiletry kit around over-the-counter medications, specialty products, and prescriptions. Things you're going to need in an emergency or are hard to find overseas when you're trying to communicate in a foreign language. For everything else, consider using the smallest container you can find for the item. This is deodorant. I like to use these little mini things for pills, tooth powder, hair gel, mini mirror, and single blade razor. And then for soaps, consider switching over to solids for at least some items. Something like this Dr. Bronner's Castile soap is multi-purpose and can really cut down on the amount of items that you need to bring. And then as far as pouches, these little cloth mesh bags are really cheap, simple, easy. They weigh almost nothing, or one of these Matador Flatpaks works really good for keeping your soap bars dry. And then a few thoughts on pouches and organizers. I use either one of these little Sil nylon toiletry kits. These things are super lightweight, hold everything that I need. And then pouches, small little pouches, these little flat nylon pouches work really great. You want to be really minimalist, these little mesh organizer pouches work really great for storing electronics, other small items, receipts, etc. And then just a few final tips on how to cut weight before I pack all this gear up in my bag and show you how much it weighs. Find a decent pair of shoes in a solid black or brown color that can be used for multiple purposes, and don't worry about a second or third pair. Travel locks are heavy and they don't work nearly as well as you think they do. Consider switching over to one of these small little clip carabiners. They work almost as well at a fraction of the weight. Consider picking up a collapsible water bottle. There's a ton of different kinds. These things are going to save you a ton of space and weight in your pack. A packable day pack, this thing is 16 liters, Matador free fly, waterproof. It works great on the road and it doesn't take up a lot of room or weight in your pack. And then something like this little mini button flashlight is great in emergencies and weighs almost nothing. And then you're just gonna have to skip the travel guide on the road, plan your trip before you go, or get the electronic version. Almost all of these books are available in electronic version. It's not as easy to read, but you can store a ton of books on any device. All right, I gathered up all that gear that I've been showing you in the video. I'm gonna pack this all up into the cabin Zero ADV Pro, show you how much it all weighs. And then just a quick overview so you can see what I'm putting in the bag. These are all the clothes that I showed you earlier, toiletry kit, electronics, other miscellaneous items. And I'll also include this full packing list in the description below. This is a great little bag. It easily is gonna hold all this gear. It's under 2 pounds. It has decent backpack straps. I'll include the video review of this bag also in the description. And that's the bag completely packed out. You can see there's quite a bit of room left in here, maybe 80% full. I gave myself a little bit of extra room on purpose in case I wanted to put other items in there, snack, food, etc. So that's kind of a base minimalist packing list. You have a few pounds extra weight and room in this bag for bringing any other items that you want. Check out this playlist if you want to see other great minimalistic backpacks that I've been reviewing lately, and thanks for watching.